Great moves. I would say, we've been together for 5 months. I'm proud of every guy that's up on the floor, all the coaches, all the people behind. Obviously, we didn't win finals, but we did have a hell of a season, and I'm proud of every one of them.
Well, certainly Luka Doncic is proud of his teammates and what they accomplished this year. Chris Sadeghi with us in studio, because you look at Luka, you look at Kyrie, and the nucleus of this team, what they accomplished in the second half of the season. More finals appearances to come in the future, we hope.
We certainly hope. And this really was an improbable run for the Mavs. Yes, it did come to an end with a dud in Boston. And as the Celtics celebrated that record 18th NBA title, the Mavericks did have time to reflect on this run while also wondering what the future holds for them. We've wondered all playoffs about just how much injuries hampered Luka Doncic. He was asked about it after the game and pretty much shrugged it off, saying it doesn't matter how hurt he was on the court, just didn't do enough to win. But despite the disappointment of the finals, the Mavs did recognize the accomplishment of being there with a team that finally seems to have found a core to build around Luka. And Kyrie Irving said they could learn a lesson from the Celtics, a team that has been to the conference finals 6 times in the last 8 years and only now finally broke through to get that title.
I think we learned more than anything from this series on what it takes to not only get back to this level, but win at this level. And, the Celtics are the perfect example for us this season because of how much they've had to deal with in the past few years.
We have a core, a young core at that. And so this is an exciting time to be a Mavs fan and to also be a coach for the Mavs.
So now the offseason is here, and as fans, we know what we do. We start making our wish list for next season. What do we need to add? If you look online, a lot of them are saying perhaps another shooter, some more depth. Every player on the roster, with the exception of Derek Jones, is under contract for next season. The Mavericks don't have a lot of cap room, so they'll have to get creative when it comes to adding more pieces. But the hope is some of the younger players on the roster will continue to develop and become key contributors.
And that's the key to the game, really.
Just grow your own talent. Just keep getting better. Like we mentioned, the Celtics, closer, finally got it.
Well, if the Mavs could play at throughout all of next season like they did at the end of this season, then, again, reasons for optimism.
Okay, I'm happy.
They
did well.
Something to be proud of, for sure. Yeah.
Exactly. Thanks, Chris.